Hello! Well, this week we talked about energy, the way it manifests itself in the workplace, and what it is fundamentally, because there are lots of different kinds of energy. And we looked at the way science splits it all apart. There's one camp that refers to kinetic and potential energies, and then there's another camp that doesn't refer to those at all, but refers to 6 other kinds of energies that I'll probably be in a box with at the moment, for a moment. And now these are scientifically known energies, and there are, of course, those energies of life force to come into the mix that aren't really catalogued right now. And we're still having real problems with getting to grips with consciousness and what that is, and we don't really know what gravity is either at the moment. Right now we're at an evolution point, as I've discussed in the groups today, whereby we're needing to get over the old conditioning, the ways of thinking that didn't allow us access to this kind of information about what energy is, how it behaves, and how we use it automatically within ourselves, and could do better than we do at the moment, because we could know more. What happens when you blame? So we're talking about the cycles of triggers, of things that set us off, and blaming another person has been identified as a very, very common thing to do. So the question posed to the group then is, well, what happens afterwards? What happens once you've blamed that person and that's it, you've pinned it on them? Guilt comes back the answer. It's in our DNA. We know this. We know that blame leads to guilt. It's just an inevitability. And we have to live with that as an inevitability. It's part of the circuitry of our brain. Our brain has been conditioned over generations, eons of civilization to think this way. So it's our job as evolving beings to overcome that if it's better for us. If our survival depends on changing the way we think about stuff, which it certainly does, because you've got to look at the state of the planet. Just look at the state of the planet to see that we need to change the way we think about stuff. And when it comes down to a company, the performance of the company, the way it functions, what makes it a good place to work in, what enables people to enjoy, look forward to coming into work every day, are things that we all have a hand in potentially being able to change. So we can shift this. It's just a matter of believing that you can. That's the bottom line, and it's the last slide. Okay, so having established that, where do we go from here? 75% or more of our trigger points, the things that just set us off, are down to relationships with people. So working with energy, or working on looking at energy, is bringing to the surface the kind of things that this human life force energy can cause, and the ripple effects that it creates, extrapolating out throughout a company with quite a lot of people in it to extrapolate out to. Is going to have something of a major impact on everyone. So everyone is affected by the details of what's underneath the surface, and you have to bubble it up so that you can see what it is. If you can't see what it is, you can't do anything about it. But once you can see what it is, it's a different story. You've now got a template of knowledge and understanding of how this energy works, how it moves between people, its flow, our place in that flow, what resonance means. Resonance is a good one because that's where you get a frequency that's harmonious. Something is resonant, its resonant frequency is pleasant, it's a good one. So 2 chords that strike beautifully together, that's resonance. So every part that we play as people in creating that is really, really crucially important. And it's not hard, because at the end of the day, most people for preference would go for positive energy. You know, it's here, it's the moment, enjoy it. If it's a smile, saying hello to someone, a little hug, if somebody needs lifting up a bit and cheering up, little things, they make a huge difference to an atmosphere, and negativity doesn't know where to go. Negative energy doesn't know how to compete with positive energy. Just as darkness doesn't know how to compete with light. Light just shines. Done. Job done. Yeah? Darkness has to shrink back from light. It's a fact of physics. So take it. Just take that. Interpret it however you like. Ultimately, what I'm saying is that positive energy is like light and negative energy is like dark. So use the analogy. It's useful. It helps us to understand what is happening and where we're coming from. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this session, and I'll have a look at some links and do a little clip with some stuff on the board that you can enjoy rummaging around in later in your own time. So thanks very much for staying with me, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.